Welcome to the Protagonist Pub. My name is Tammy, and it is time for the book club choice for May. And I gotta tell you, there is a 1 percentage point difference between the winner and second place. It was neck and neck for the longest time, and it's going to be a very good read. So, let's go over the choices for the month of April. And first up, let's talk about... Oops, I'm sorry. That's not it. Hang on, I've lost a book. Alright, first book. The Little Cafe in Copenhagen by Julie Kaplan. This is the first book in the Romantic Escape series. I have read this author before, so here's the blurb. Welcome to the Little Cafe in Copenhagen, where the smell of cinnamon fills the air and hot chocolate is as smooth as silk. Publicist Kate Sinclair's life in London is everything she thought she wanted. Glamour, success, and a charming boyfriend. Until that boyfriend goes behind her back and snatches a much sought-after promotion from her. Heartbroken and questioning everything, Kate needs to escape. Leaving behind rush hour and late nights in the office for a city break in beautiful Copenhagen, Kate discovers how to live life the Danish way. From candles and cozy nights in the easy smiles of a tall, gorgeous Viking and eating your body weight in pastries. Okay, that's just her. The city offers a new perspective. Can the secrets of Hygge and happiness lead her to her own happily ever after? I gotta tell you, the books I have read by Julie Kaplan, I have truly enjoyed. Okay, next up would be Digging In by Loretta Nyhan. I have not read anything by her, and I'll read you the blurb. Paige Moresco found her true love in 8th grade and lost him 2 years ago. Since his death, she's been sleepwalking through life, barely holding on for the sake of her teenage son. Her house is a wreck, the grouse is overrun with weeds, and she's at risk of losing her job. As Paige stares at her neglected lawn, she knows she's hit rock bottom. So she does something well, there's a sentence that's a mess. So she does something entirely unexpected. She begins to dig. As the hole gets bigger, Paige decides to turn her entire yard into a vegetable garden. The neighbors in her tiny gated community are more than a little alarmed. Paige knows nothing about gardening, and she's boldly flouting neighborhood association bylaws. But with the help of new friends, a charming local cop, and the transformative power of the soil, Paige starts to see the potential in the chaos of her life. Something big is beginning to take root, both in the garden and herself. And next up, we have Emily of New Moon by L.M. Montgomery. It is the first book in the Emily Starr series. And I know I did not read this one as a kid. Emily Starr never knew what it was to be lonely until her beloved father died. Now Emily is an orphan, and her mother's snobbish relatives are taking her to live with them at New Moon Farm. She's sure she won't be happy. Emily deals with a stiff, stern Aunt Elizabeth and her malicious classmates by holding her head high and using her quick wit. Things begin to change when she makes friends with Teddy, who does marvelous drawings, with Perry, who sailed all over the world with his father, yet has never been to school, and above all, with Elsie, a tomboy with a blazing temper. Amazingly, Emily finds New Moon beautiful and fascinating. With new friends and adventures, Emily might someday think of herself as Emily of New Moon. Okay, and the last choice was The Magic of Lemon Drop Pie by Rachel Linden. And I will read you the blurb. An uplifting novel about a heartbroken young pie maker who is granted a magical second chance to live the life she did not choose. Lolly Blanchard's life only seems to give her lemons. 10 years ago, after her mother's tragic death, she broke up with her first love and abandoned her dream of opening a restaurant in order to keep her family's struggling Seattle diner afloat and care for her younger sister and grieving father. Now, a decade later, she dutifully whips up the diner's famous lemon meringue pies each morning while still pining for all she has lost. As Lolly's 33rd birthday approaches, her quirky great aunt gives her a mysterious gift: 3 lemon drops, each of which allows her to live a single day in a life that might have been hers. What if her mom hadn't passed away? What if she had opened her own restaurant in England? What if she hadn't broken up with the only man she's ever loved? Surprising and empowering, each experience helps Lolly let go of her regrets and realize the key to transforming her life lies not in redoing her past, but in having the courage to embrace her present. So those were the choices for May. And I have a physical copy of the book that won. And that would be Emily of New Moon. I have the omnibus edition because, well, finding a physical copy that is not a mass market paperback is very hard. So, omnibus for the win. And I actually don't dislike this cover at all, so I will get the chapters posted in or on Discord after Easter, and I will definitely get this read before my parents arrive so that I'm in Discord chat. And I hope all of you join us. I hope all of you are excited by the read. Please leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you here next time at the Protagonist Pub. And have a very happy and blessed Easter.